All right, everyone, welcome back to Plastic Surgery Untold, the greatest podcast on earth, as voted by us. Today, we've got our celebrity crew. We've got our lovely estheticians, our lovely nurse injectors, myself filling in for the one, the only BBL king himself, Dr. Johnny Franco. And we're talking about back-to-school beauty tips today as we're getting ready to get back into that mode of, getting into the fall and back to school. And so we want to kind of share with you guys a little bit about the different things that we could recommend for you as you're getting ready to go back to school. So ladies, anyone want to start this off?
Yeah. So some awesome tips to kind of get your skin prepped. Obviously from the summer, we want to make sure that everything is going to be nice and clean. So I'm going to be recommending doing like a HydraFacial, even doing a HydraFacial Deluxe, where we're going to be adding in that Dermaplane to really give a good exfoliation to the skin. Just making sure that we're kind of prepping that and being nice and glowy for the school year to come.
I think that's important too, because, throughout the summer, a lot of us are exposed to the sun a whole lot more because we're enjoying the outdoors. We're doing, our barbecues, our picnics, our beach trips, hanging out by the pool. And, the sun obviously has, a pretty impactful role on our skin, and it can really just deplete our skin of its hydration, and not to mention all the harmful effects of the UV rays and stuff. So I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Love that. I can jump in. I think August is such a great time of year. Typically as an injector, we're seeing you regularly for your neurotoxin treatments, maybe a little Botox, Dysport, Daxxify, Xeomin, whatever it is that you like to do. But it's perfect timing to also get you teed up for the holidays. So I would say if I'm going to be seeing you for back to school, we're going to be talking about a couple things, which I'll try not to steal all the tips, but I'm just going to mention two. So definitely we'll freshen you up on your neurotoxin, because that's a great way to get a nice, refreshed back to school look, soften those fine lines and wrinkles. Only takes about 1 to 2 weeks to kick in. But also I think it's a great time of year to get your biostimulants in, because those do take about 6 to 12 weeks to kick in. So if you're wanting to be looking awesome by the holidays, then that is a great time to start maybe your Sculptra, your hyper-dilute Radiesse, because that's not going to be as instant, but we're kind of forward thinking ahead, and that will tee you up perfectly to see us again in November, so you can be ready for the holidays.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Kim, what do you?
Yeah. I think one of the best recommendations I can make, just because during the school year, you're back on your schedule. Everybody's trying to get ready to be to class on time or drop off the kids on time. But doing a nice, simple skincare routine will really help you. And I think we sometimes forget we like to do these treatments, but kind of the things that you do every day, like your skincare routine, really make a huge difference in your skin quality. So getting a nice tinted SPF, we have so many varieties that we carry, but something that also complements you too, whether it be a mattifying SPF, or maybe one with a little bit of radiance, putting a little bit of vitamin C in your routine as well in the morning to kind of help to even out your complexion and get you a really nice tone also. So SPF and vitamin C for everybody.
And without question, I think it's important that we stress the importance of medical grade skincare products, right? Which is what we carry in our product, because you can certainly go to the drugstore, the grocery store, and pick up anything off the shelf, but I'm sure our estheticians can agree or can confirm that medical grade skincare is definitely going to be a much better bang for your buck in terms 100%. Of the investment you're making in your skin, correct?
So medical grade skincare actually has the ability to penetrate the dermis to where you need it to actually affect change in the skin. A lot of drugstore, grocery store products, even some stuff that you get at Sephora, is only sitting on the top of your skin. It's not affecting any change. So you're basically just washing that money right down the drain. It does matter to spend a little bit more on high quality products if you actually want to make your skin look better.
And you're protecting your investment, right?
Exactly.
If you're spending money with us in other areas of the practice, you're paying for injectables, or you're paying for HydraFacials or aquagold or microneedling or anything, right? Your skincare routine at home is really going to protect that investment. So like Nikki said, it may be a little more upfront, but it's absolutely worth it. And I love the little tip that you mentioned, Kim, because it's your daily changes, the subtle changes that you do all the time, those consistent things that I think really make big changes in the long run.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
They're just complementary, I think. I think we can all agree to that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nikki, what kind of tips do you have for us?
Yeah, so another great tip to get ready for basically back to school, holidays, fall. We probably all, even if we're wearing our SPF, get a little bit of sun damage during the summer. We live in Texas. It's very hot. So Lumecca IPL laser is a great way to help get rid of sun damage, dark spots, hyperpigmentation. It can also help get a little bit of diffused redness out of your cheeks. So it's great for rosacea patients. If you have those little fine veins in your your face. Gives you a nice refreshed glow, stimulates a little bit of collagen, so you'll be glowing and ready to go.
I love it. I love it. I think it's important to kind of keep in mind for, our patients that maybe have darker skin tones that, the fall is a better time to be doing some of these energy-based devices so that we can minimize the risk of any kind of pigmentary changes that may occur when they're out in the sun. And, as you said,
Absolutely.
we all love to be enjoying the outdoors, even when it's 110 degrees outside. But, all that sun exposure can certainly have an impact on, pigmentation changes to the skin. So, so that, I guess, would be kind of my little tip is that, the fall, getting back to school, fall time is a great time for us to really take advantage of the cooler months, the time of year where the sun is maybe not as intense to really kind of hone in on some of those energy-based devices for skincare.
Yeah. Kind of jumping off of that as well, too. One of the questions that we had was in regards to doing chemical peels as well. So I also do think that a chemical peel is also great option for being able to kind of prep that skin. It's going to give a really good exfoliation and expose that new baby skin. And our VI peel system that we actually carry is safe to use in the summer as well. Now, obviously, you want to be aware of how much sun exposure you're getting during the chemical peeling phase. But I was doing some research on that and noticing that the VI peel is actually safe to use during the summer as well. So it's kind of a nice little.
And we are coming up on peel season too.
Yes, favorite season.
Get you ready for the holidays.
Yes.
That's right.
Awesome, guys. So let's maybe go around the room one more time with any take-home nuggets. Mackenzie, anything else you'd like to add? I know you just kind of gave us that little tidbit, but I'm gonna hit on you again one more time and ask you to give us some more helpful hints.
I think just additionally on top of doing our skincare, doing our services, also maintaining a good diet, making sure that we're having a good water intake as well to kind of help flush our systems out. Just because everything that we're doing internally is going to reflect externally, right? So just making sure that you're also taking care of yourself internally with proper nutrients, proper water intake. That's going to kind of be an additional thing with school.
I love that.
Yeah.
I would say just get in to see your provider so that you can get a customized treatment plan. Typically, it's not just one thing that you're going to be doing to really get that result that you're looking for. So be open to a custom comprehensive treatment plan and schedule your next appointment before you leave so that we can make sure to get you in for the busy season, which is going to be prepping for the holidays.
That's right.
I would say timing is my one recommendation. Even though we're doing these treatments, you're not going to look your best 24 hours after it. So with anything, with your injectables, you want to kind of schedule things out, whether it's, Botox, maybe about 4 to 6 weeks, fillers, about that same time frame, your peels, your facials, give everything a little bit of time to settle so you get your full result and you look your best for any events you might have coming up.
Yes.
So
Love it. Nikki?
Love that. And I'm just going to piggyback off what Sarah said, really protecting your investment. If you're going to come in and do, spend the money on professional treatments in office, medical grade skincare and wearing sunscreen are really, really important. You're going to get longevity from your treatments, and you're also just going to have setting yourself up for having better skin further down the line.
Awesome. Well, I think that wraps it up for this episode of Plastic Surgery Untold. Thank you, ladies, for your rapid fire tips and recommendations. As always, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and if you want to see us in person on the screen, you can find us on YouTube. So until next time, checking off with Plastic Surgery Untold. Thank you, guys. The greatest podcast on earth, as voted by all of us.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.